champion of the world. There then the overture. Now for the first act of this trilogy, to be played out round the azure horseshoe of Monte Carlo Bay, the Grand Prix d'Europe, attracting an entry worthy of the event. 100 laps, 2,000 gear changes, 3 hours of concentrated struggle, 20 starters. Mercedes were there in force with 3 cars entered, but one, Hans Hermans, was lost on the first day of practice, the driver fracturing his thigh. A replacement car was found, Simon to drive. Against the Germans, 13 Italian cars, 3 French, 1 British. On the front rank, Fangio and Moss separated by Ascari's Lancia, then Berra's Maserati and Castellotti's Lancia. Trentino's fastest Ferrari with Simon in row 4. On the return leg from the hairpin, the Lancias split the Mercedes. Castellotti and Ascari are after Fangio and Moss, and the field takes shape. Downhill from the casino, the circuit snakes into its most serpentine section and the famous station hairpin. At the end of that first tremendous lap, Castellotti was past Moss and challenging Fangio. Ascari 4th, Berra with the leading Maserati 5th. Farina dashed into the pits and out again. The battle was joined. From the 3rd lap onwards, Fangio and Moss drew away. At 10 laps, behind them came Ascari, Castellotti, Berra, Mieres and Villoresi. Number 44, Trentino's leading Ferrari, was 9th, while Simon with the 3rd Mercedes was 12th and held by Hawthorne's Van Wall. Perdisa's Maserati, about to be lapped by the leaders, delayed them a while and lengthened the gap between Fangio and Moss, but not for long. Now Berra passed the Lancias, but Castellotti and Ascari ran close, passing and repassing, until the former stopped for 30 seconds at 36 laps to be passed by Trentino, who was rapidly moving up. Fangio, number 2, had the race average up to a record 67 miles an hour. Taruffi's Squallow was in trouble, and in all this excitement it was difficult to know which way to point the camera. Now at the halfway mark, a major shock. Fangio ran out of drive at the station, and Sterling Moss, number 6, was in the lead in the sole Mercedes, for Seymour had long been out. Gordini was out of the hunt. Lancia, Ascari, 2nd, and Ferrari, Maurice Trentino, 3rd. But at 81 laps, an unforgettable moment. Sterling Moss comes in with a trail of smoke. With 19 laps to go, his race is run. Alberto Ascari, however, never takes the lead. As Moss stops at the pit, the chicane claims the Italian. The Lancia is at the bottom of the harbour, and although he swims safely ashore, Ascari has in fact driven his last race. The Ferraris, which had seemed to be outclassed, are now 1st and 3rd, but the race is not over. Castellotti, trying desperately to regain 6 seconds from the leader, overdoes it at the hairpin. Perdisa, having taken over from Berra, sneaks past Farina into 3rd place. But Maurice Trintignant sweeps on to victory. Ferrari has won the Grand Prix d'Europe again, and the Monte Carlo circuit has lived up to its reputation as the home of motor racing in the grand manner.